Today we hop inside of Endgame, but we try to complete as many of the mastery camo challenges as we can and kill a ton of elites, but to see just how much XP you can actually earn inside of the game. But something very unfortunate happened at the end, which I didn't understand, so yeah, I blame myself. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. All new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP. Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. We are about to earn some unreal XP inside of Endgame right now. So now the method we're going to be using today is, of course, we're going to be grinding out Chrome Flux, which is one of the mastery camos for Endgame, right? It's the second to last one. So let's say, for example, zombies, this is the Doomsteel camo of Endgame. But every time we complete one, we get 7,500 XP, which is a lot considering how fast you can actually complete this. Now I'm going to be doing a few different methods today. We're obviously going to be doing one where we just run around zone 4 and kill the elites, and then we're going to be doing one, I think if Z-Rex spawns in, then we can just go over there and farm them as well, which is going to be fairly simple. But obviously we can just see them pinged all over our map. Do we even want any of this stuff right now? I mean, we have a purple NPC. I don't really think I need that. Here is a rhino. We can use this a little bit, deal a little bit of damage to him. Then we can use this, I guess, to finish him off a little bit. The combat axes in this mode are really recommended, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going to be doing stuff like this, it's so easy to kill elites whenever you have the combat axes. As you guys can see just how fast I shredded him. So there we go. There's 2 already done inside of our game. Now, I gotta see if any more spawned over here. It doesn't really look like it, but I think we're gonna make most of our way over here. I think most of them spawn in at low time. I just stopped right there just so we can get the few that were there. Now, throughout flying through Zone 4, you might see a few more spawn in. If you guys do have Genesis unlocked, you guys know just how good the XP is inside of Endgame for 1, and then also for 2, to literally grind out these things. It's so easy to do it. It's crazy how much you can actually earn throughout a game. But we need to take down this Mangler real quick. I'm just using these combat axes to pretty much lower him as much as possible, considering I don't have this gun legendary yet. Okay, there's another one up here. That would be 3 for this M15 mod. And they just respawn over and over again. Like, it's genuinely crazy, bro. Okay, this Phantom Marksman is one. I'm trying not to fully kill him with my combat axe. These guys are really easy to kill for the elites. There we go. Now we can just keep moving to Lowtown. Again, Lowtown is gonna have more of the elites, so we're gonna kind of want to stick there. But I think, what is that? Hold on, I'm trying to see real quick. Is that a disciple? Or is it a... Okay, we're good. See, I'm trying to stay away from disciples. Those dudes take absolute ages to kill, at least in my opinion. So I'm trying to stay away from those mostly. Now, a lot of this XP we're going to be getting is from the camos, but also, most importantly, it's going to be from killing the enemies as well, which is a pretty penny in the end of it. I'm sure if you guys play Endgame and you just kill zombies the entire game, you know just how good the XP actually is for just the sake of getting some stupid zombie kills. Now, the game plan actually for this is to do as many guns as humanly possible in one game. So whenever we're done with the M15 mod, we're going to move on to the MPC. Whenever we're done with the MPC, we're going to use the ballistic knife. And then whenever we're done with that, we're also going to continue picking up other weapons throughout the process of actually killing these elites, because they do drop us rewards as well. So we can get free guns. We can get free legendary guns, obviously, because we're in Zone 4. So it makes it very, very easy to do. And when you have a max combat rating, you deal so much damage, especially with a legendary weapon. It makes this stuff really, really easy. If you've unlocked Infestation inside of the game, I can guarantee you this grind is 1,000,000 times easier, especially this part of the grind, the elite kills. Obviously, we are already at 6 out of 10, and we haven't been in this game for long. This will be our 6th kill, of course. There we go. Let's see. What did we get? few guns right there we could have went and did if we had the room or had this one done already. Now all we're gonna do is we're just gonna literally keep jumping around this map until we do find more elites that have spawned in. It's very, very easy to do so. It is not hard at all. Matter of fact, I think this contract does count for one, but you can automatically see some of the other ones already on the mini map that have spawned in. So we're definitely going to be looking good this game in terms of XP. We got 43 minutes to grind as many guns as humanly possible today. Okay, we somehow have elite right here as well. Okay, he is the actual dude. All right, let me just active camo real quick. We will throw this at him. Okay, it's nice to know that this elite right here is an elite, I guess, or this prime target is an actual elite. So that should have counted if that was actually one. Yeah, okay, so we just need one more, and he's over here. So we can just head this way and take this one down. Matter of fact, using the combat axes destroys the disciples. So that's a very, very interesting thing. I did not know that, fortunately. So, yeah, it's good that we realize that. Let me take this Phantom Marksman down. I almost said Phantom Menace, some good old Star Wars. But he's almost dead. Come on, you stupid dude, don't kill me. There we go. Okay, that should be Chromaflux for this gun. Let's see it. Chromaflux Collector, and is this going to be our first gun? Bam, nice. There we go. There is our first Chromaflux weapon inside of Endgame. Hopefully my game didn't just crash. There we go, it didn't. Okay, so now we need to literally just swap our weapon and continue doing the same strategy, because that right there was just 7,500 XP base, and I don't know if it gets doubled with double XP. I mean, theoretically it should, but you never know what Treyarch could be doing behind the scenes anymore, so I can't really sit here and say that exactly. But I guess we'll see at the end of this game, right? Here's another one. It looks like he's right down here. What is it? Is it a marksman? Yes, it should be. Yeah, he's right here. Okay. Shred this dude down real quick. We can just keep this epic rarity. This NPC shreds, so I'm not really worried about getting this legendary. But there we go. That should be 2 for this bad boy, if I'm not mistaken. It's not tracking, so all we can do is just get kills with it until the actual camo pops up. Unfortunately, my tracker is like super bugged in Endgame, and I pretty much stopped worrying about that ever being an actual thing in a long time. Literally, before I got my freaking like 5th gold weapon, it bugged completely out and it doesn't track much at all. But it is what it is. All we'll do is just keep counting until it actually pops up, right? There's another elite, which, by the way, just for killing an elite, you do get a lot of XP as well. So it's not just the fact that we are unlocking these camos. I mean, yeah, obviously that's going to add a crap ton of XP onto our end game. But in the end, this also plays a massive role in it as well. Look at that. An elite just spawned in right next to me. That is actually kind of crazy. I'll take it. Give me a free Phantom Elite. There we go. There's another elite kill. There is one over by the prime target. Once again, whenever that spawns in, we can pretty much just plan on that actually being an elite. Basically, it will give us a free elite kill just with the spawn of a contract. Plus, we get a crap ton of XP for this one because we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. I mean, pretty much. We're doing a contract. We're also killing an elite, also counting towards our gun, which is OP. So there we go. I can trade this out. We can just grab this LMG because obviously we're going to need it here soon down the road. But we can keep going. It's looking fairly good so far, ladies and gents. Currently headed over to actually go to the Z-Rex fight because this spawns so many elites. It's actually kind of broken right now. Not even going to lie. And it's tier 3, so we absolutely rip through some of these guys. Like, we don't even really need the combat axes. So we should be good. Now, the only bad thing about this is you actually don't get a reward until you obviously, of course, beat the actual boss itself. See, that's a special zombie. That isn't an elite. So we pretty much just want to keep sealing these portals, I guess, until we actually just get more elites to spawn in, which you do get them fairly fast. So it is looking good there. I don't know if this guy counts as an elite. Yeah, he's a special zombie. So we just want to continue doing this. And then once obviously Z-Rex spawns in, you don't do it no more. There's another Chromaflux. Now we can say move on to either the ballistic knife, or we can just do this LMG. Doesn't matter. We're just going to continue grinding this stupid mastery camo. Too bad of a grind. I'm back in zone 3 because there was just not many elites. Who was the elite? Where is he? Oh, there he is. The same one I just killed. Okay. We can just take down some of these AI. We got to go ahead and pop a reload real quick. But yeah, dude, this whole grind's definitely fairly simple to do. There we go. There's another elite for us. We obviously got a few guns that we just don't need. Is prime target back? I didn't get to see. No, it looks like that fella over there did just actually do that, which is unfortunate. We missed out on it, but no big deal. We'll get it here in a little bit. We pretty much just keep grappling around, trying to just find these guys. There's one right over here as well. Now, one thing I will say is it seems kind of funny because some aren't tracking and some are, but obviously it's the same one. It's not like the phantom snipers aren't tracking, but the rhinos are. No, like these guys track. It's just so weird sometimes. There we go. There's once again another elite. We got one over here. We can just go back over this way, 150 meters away, which is not too far at all. We got 30 minutes left inside of our game, so we definitely need to keep getting these kills, keep getting active, keep grinding this camo, at least get a few more weapons done this game. I would shoot for about 5 or 6 maybe. We are currently on 3. So yeah, we're doing pretty good, I would say so far. For time, we're doing all right. Shred 'em! Come on, elites. And there we go. There is another one for the LMG. It still isn't Chroma Flux. That is crazy. We were definitely close on this thing. For sure, we have killed quite a bit already with this. Definitely close to that 10. Here's another one over here. This one's probably a Phantom again. They're really common elites in Zone 3, and they're really easy to kill. Pretty much all of them are. The harder ones, you can always just use the combat axes, and then finish them off with your gun. There we go. There's another elite kill. That still is not Chroma Flux. Jeez, is this thing tracking? No. Okay. I was hoping we could get lucky and see just how many more we needed, but no. Usually that, again, is bugged. There's another one in here. We can just hop through this window. Somewhere on the stairwell? Is he down? Where is he? That ain't it. That's a robot. Bro, where is this elite? Genuinely where? He must be up top. Oh, there he is. What the heck are you doing up here, dude? I guess he's a sniper, so it kind of makes sense. Come on. We gotta reload. Try not to let the explosion kill him. We got a few elites hanging around the area. Do I still have this NPC? I do. You can just give me this assault rifle. Bro, there's no way we don't have this done already. I am genuinely getting concerned for this LMG. Because we have killed so many elites already with this thing. I mean, any one of these could be the last one. Who the heck knows at this point? There we go. There's once again another one. There we go. Chroma Flux camo for the LMG. We'll take the Dravik. Keep killing these elites with ARs and SMGs. Keep kind of continuing both of the weapon classes, I guess you could say. There's pretty much 2 right next to each other. We'll do this MXR next. We'll do an AR. Plus, this thing does a decent amount of damage in endgame, so it shouldn't be too bad. But obviously, it isn't my build, so we don't have extended mags and all that good stuff. It's more of just one of those Treyarch dev built weapons, and not to be that guy, but their builds usually aren't the greatest in the world. Okay, there's another one here. I'm guessing he's under me. Okay, makes sense. You can always do that and ping him. Dude, AI, move. Those are like the Tesla bots. Okay, active camo. I always active camo rhinos. Combat axe him. Super easy, but just make sure you don't actually kill him. You don't want that. You want to make sure you kill him with your gun. But be super careful because he will absolutely fry you to pieces. So be cautious. Here's an elite over here. 100 meters away. Yeah, I'll definitely have Genesis today, but figured, hey, why not? We'll do this for a video, see just how much XP we can actually earn. It definitely is a fairly interesting question, I guess you could say. You know, when you're doing the camo grind, like, man, how much will this help me rank up if I just complete the camo grind alone? So far, it's pretty much put me at least 50 levels easily. easily, and that's without double XP. That's literally just straight up me grinding. Endgame is the best mode to level up in. No matter how much you earn in zombies, it is so overpowered to just grind in endgame. So if you're trying to just hit level 1000, it is a big recommendation from most people, myself included, to just play endgame. Grind the mastery camo. You will thank me later, I promise. Here's another elite right here. We just popped up on him. Take him down real fast. Make sure we make this a priority to hit them headshots, of course. More damage. The better, the faster. There's another one. Trying to just check, see if we get any good guns from some of these, because I guess you never know. Okay, we can continue going. Continue moving on. It's unfortunate that blue prime target is a special enemy and not an elite enemy, even though the blue one is a freaking beef stick. There's an elite right up here. You can just ping him and then go over there. It's probably one of the phantom snipers, and there's one to the left as well. Yeah, it's definitely a quick strategy to sit in the zone 4 and farm this stuff. Oh, you can't jump up that? That's crazy. Here's the stairs. Finally, I was about to say, geesh. There we go. We can just gun him down. I don't really want to mess this one up. These guys don't really have much health, so you can very easily finish them off with just the combat axe. Okay, this one's over here, 50 meters away. We can just go in right on the floor he's at. And skip all the AI and just take him down. Let's reload, not make electric cherry kill him. There we go, and grab all that power. All that good old XP, and we can keep grinding. Hopefully we should have this thing done soon. We've definitely killed, if I had to guess the amount we've killed already, probably close to about 6 or so with this MXR so far, which is fairly quick actually. Like, we did that fast so far, so I think we're in good hands right now. Chroma Flux on the MXR 17. Now we can use the Dravik. We should be able to get the Dravik done in at least another gun. It just matters how many we get to just keep respawning, because sometimes you might go a minute and a half or so without spawns, which sounds very fast still, but you know, when you're trying to do so many in one single game, that does end up adding up a little bit. But so far, we have ranked up, I think, through 3 times? Close to 3 times, and we're Prestige Master? We'll see at the end of this game the numbers and everything, because you do earn a lot more XP just after you exfil. A lot of times I rank up after exfilling at least once, so that's always good as well. Pretty much you get a little bit more, so we'll kind of just have to see here in 18 minutes, because we're going to stretch this to the very last second. One for this SMG, I think. Close to it at least. Should almost be done with this traffic. We have literally speed ran this weapon. The amount of elites we have gotten in the past like minute is crazy. There we go. That is not Chroma Flux, okay. No, we got another one over here. So my advice whenever you're doing this is to try to just stick to the phantom ones, which you'll know if they're like on an upper level of a building. That's how you know. That's what mostly spawns in, but honestly it takes too long to go down to the floor and fight an amalgam or fight, you know, something else. It's just so much easier to do this. There's Chroma Flux. We can grab the Warden. We still have to do this Carbon SMG, but that is another one done for our camo grind. Now we can just continue on with this. See, like that one over there, he would be easier to kill if he wasn't so beefy, of course. But these ones, they're so easy. Even the rhinos, they don't take long at all. It's kind of makes you a little bit quicker. And in the end, that's what matters, especially when you're shooting for XP. It's all about how fast you can actually get this stuff. So like obviously we can just sit here and absolutely melt this elite with our SMG, right? And there's 1 out of 10 that fast. But you'll usually know if they're like in buildings. Like say this one, you can tell he's in a building, or once you do it your first time, you'll be like, oh, I know what he was talking about. Now I get it, and you'll remember it throughout the entire ending of your Genesis grind. But it just makes XP a little bit easier, because obviously you're doing things a little bit more quickly. You're kind of just getting things done faster. An SMG already. We did that very, very fast in just a couple of minutes. So yeah, if you just stick to these guys, it's definitely going to be way easier for you. But there we go. That's done. That's 9 out of 10. We should just need, I think, 1 more if my math's correct. Sometimes you can kind of forget what number you're on because you're doing so much. You're fighting the freaking elites and you're fighting fear and the zombies, right? Zombies are fear, which feels so weird actually, calling them fear. It's weird that they didn't just call them zombies. Might be some lore behind that I don't know. There we go. There's Chromaflux. Easy peasy. Okay, now we can just continue doing it with the Akita. Okay, that's our next gun, and we got 9 minutes left. We definitely should be able to finish the Akita, but then we'll probably have to head to an exfil. But I think we got pretty much most of our gold done today of all these weapons, but this one should go pretty easy, as you guys just witnessed how fast we shredded that elite. Should almost be done this Akita. This is the easiest one I've done yet. It literally just rips through these guys with ease. Makes all these kills super fast. That is Chromaflux. There we go. We got 6 minutes left, man. Should I dip to the exfil or should I try to do at least one more gun? What does it feel like I could at least do one more, right? Especially with how fast we're doing them. It's just going to be more XP for us. I guess we can try and just do this M8A7. We only have 6 minutes left, but I feel like that's enough time to at least do one more gun. It just only feels right. Fly right into the window move. Holy crap. Come on, Phantom. I need to get this camo, bro, because I need to get out of here. This game's so close to being over. Come on, hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Kill the rhino. There we go. Another one over here. I'm gonna try and escape, man. That's all I can do. You're not the elite. Where's the elite? There he is. Let me just reload. I don't know how close we are here, but we're getting this thing. We're getting the camo for this damn M8, dude. I have like 1 or 2 left. There we go. There it is. Okay. Head to the AC. Get me out of this game, dude. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds left on this clock. I have never tried to see what happens. I don't know what happens when you like stay here past the actual timer. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have inside of Endgame. I'm sure some of you guys have. I've always exfilled about around like 8 minutes left. So yeah, I don't even want to chance it because if I lose my combat rating, this will be way harder than it should be because obviously with a 0 combat rating, you're not fighting in zone 4. Like you are just simply not doing it. So now we gotta at least try and exfil without wasting too much time, and then we should see how much XP we are in this game. It's definitely going to be fairly interesting. I think we did like 7-ish, 8-ish guns in one single game of Endgame, which is kind of crazy, dude. That's a lot of guns. Like if you compare, say, it to Doomsteel over on Zombies, imagine doing 8 Doomsteel guns in one game without like doing like obviously the fog method over on Ashes of the Damned, right? Like it's kind of crazy to think about. So hopefully we got some solid XP. Pretty sure we ranked up about twice, so that's very, very good. But yeah, hopefully we can actually do this. We need to take these zombies down. Come on, man. I need the other zombies to spawn in. Where are they? I don't even know where they're at. Where are the zombies? Why are they way over there? They don't even make sense. Oh my gosh. I'm taking damage. No. Am I dead? Can you get to that? I don't know what I got to do here. About to just turn my internet off. Then we wouldn't be able to see how much XP I earned. This isn't good, chat. How do you exfil? Can you exfil? That... Bro. No way. You don't even have a chance to beat the storm, bro? What? How much XP did I even earn that game? Is the big question. Screw the combat rating. I'll get it back literally in one game. But how much XP did we earn? So 17k right there. Obviously, we were sitting at 146 for a while. 147, so 113,000 and 132,000 XP in 45 minutes just grinding Chromaflux. How many did I unlock, dude? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We unlocked 8 Chromafluxes in one single match. Although we lost our combat rating, we grinded out some of the camos. We are now 8 out of 30 on Genesis, but heck yeah, I'll take it. Whatever, it is what it is. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of XP inside of Endgame to grind. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below, and yeah, rip to my combat rating.